Principal, Dr. Anisita Ponce, to our dedicated assisting school head of the morning session, Mrs. Carmelita Malgar, our hard-working grade leader, Mrs. Gemma Mactao, our goal-driven science class coordinator, Dr. Imelda Lanyuhan, to our determined assisting school head of the afternoon session, Mrs. Florenda Yap, and committed grade leader, Mrs. Michelle Gonzalez, dedicated teachers and staff, proud parents, fellow complete students, guests, friends, and our online spectators. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant afternoon to everyone. It is a great honor to speak to all of you. Since I was a child, I've been fascinated by art. I've grown to regard the world as a gigantic work of art as I've grown older. The natural world and perhaps even life itself. Then I realized that art is a work in progress, imperfect yet beautiful, and that life is akin to art. In its flaws, it's perfect. It seemed like I was starting a new painting when I started junior high school. At first, I was both overwhelmed and thrilled, just as I had been the first time I held a brush. However, as time passes by, I realized that, like art, my journey here is a work in progress. Our lives are full of ups and downs. The present global outbreak is one among them. Regardless of our age, status, or background, we are all greatly affected. Everything has changed since then. This academic year is way different from the previous ones, from the virtual setup to the activities and virtual interactions. Furthermore, the number of deaths were rising, communities were closing, and livelihoods were disappearing. The idea of having physical moving up ceremonies is still an utopian dream. Despite the challenges, we were able to find a mechanism to commemorate our efforts and sacrifices, and today we can finally say that we have made it. Paintings have a life of their own that derives from the painter's soul, says Vincent van Gogh. Essentially, this means that we are the artists of our own lives. We can choose how we want to live our lives, even if we don't have the power to control the flow of life. Just as we can choose the sort of brush and paint colors we want to use for our artworks. As a result, I strongly advise everyone to pick up their paintbrushes and start painting your journey. Dare to take risks, just as you would in life, even if you are momentarily overwhelmed and terrified. Take chances and take advantage of learning and growth possibilities. Stroke your brush freely as if you're having the time of your life. Enjoy every step of the way because these are the stages that will lead you to your desired outcome. So always start over if you make a mistake. At the very least, you've learned your lesson and will not make the same mistake again. Because that's the way things are. Be patient. You cannot achieve everything overnight, right? Also, be nice and loving in everything you do. Allow those to be your driving force in whatever you do. Kindness is vital in our world, therefore treat others with it. And above all, learn to be thankful. Life is too short to not learn how to appreciate the people in your life that have helped you. Allow me to thank these remarkable people that led us, class of 2021, the way to success. We are so thankful to APA's National High School Administration and staff, led by Dr. Ponce, for ever supporting us with the resources and assistance we needed, as well as the unforgettable experiences we had throughout our time here at APA's National High School. To our devoted teachers, to mention our class advisors and subject teachers, we are so grateful for the academic lessons you've taught us, but also the life lessons will carry with us for the rest of our lives, and for always inspiring and encouraging us to reach our full potential. Of course, we wouldn't have had nearly as much fun in junior high if it hadn't been for our outstanding classmates. I'm grateful to my classmates for sticking with us through our exhausting practices in order to achieve our best results, for our after-class hangouts at 7-Eleven and quick food trips, for our chats about our days as we walk home, and for all the memories we made that I'll never forget. Let me extend my appreciation to all of my. You guys are the best. It is a great honor for me to meet every one of you. And to my fellow completers, even if there are times that you feel discouraged and unmotivated, I admire and appreciate your strength, perseverance, and determination, even in these trying times. Let us also use this opportunity to thank our support system, our families, particularly our parents who painstakingly labor and arduously work for us to sustain our needs. They've been with us since day one, witnessing our ups and downs, for inculcating in us good values. Let me personally express my deepest gratitude to my dearest Mama and Papa, my grandparents, and my sister. You're always with me when I am at my best and when I needed you the most. Finally, and most importantly, let us give thanks and praise to our Almighty Father for the gift of life, knowledge, love, and guidance as we come to the end of the school year that marks the end of our junior high school journey, and as we surpass the academic obstacles. As we finally finish a masterpiece during our junior high school journey, we can now slowly begin a new one. Inevitable things happen and life ahead of us is uncertain. Bear in mind that these experiences that we have make our life worthwhile. Be expectant of something big and beautiful. We have to leave everything to God, and nothing is impossible to Him. Let us make things happen in God's perfect time. Completers and honorees, a big congratulations to all of us. Good luck, and once again, good afternoon.